5 lessons I've learned from Johnny Depp's and Amber Heard's trial. I should never ever abuse my power as a woman. If I accuse a man of abuse, if I accuse a man of rape, it's very likely that people will believe more just because I am a woman. And I've seen this time and time again through my work experience in court as an interpreter, where men are stripped away from their home, from their workplaces. They're not able to see their children for months, sometimes even years, just because a woman accused them of certain things. Women understand the power that they hold, and they know what may happen if they accuse a man. And some men, they feel absolutely defeated, and they become even scared of women, and they want to do nothing with women. They go through life without women, against women, something I talk about in this video. We as women, we should never ever, under no circumstances, accuse a man of something terrible that he's not done, because that could absolutely destroy his life. The relationships can be extremely nasty. Now, I have to say, I've not watched the trial very closely. I already got 99 things that I can distract myself with. And when I was watching it, I was thinking, what we see in them, what we see in Amber and Johnny, is almost a representation of all of us, of who we are. And you would be saying, well, I would never poop on someone's expensive sheets. But I also think the relationships can be extremely nasty, and you go from, sometimes in a short period of time, from looking at this person and thinking, this is the love of my life, and I can't imagine my life without them, and if something happened to them, I wouldn't be able to live. And then fast forward, you are in this situation where you are being extremely nasty to that person. And I also think there is this element of beauty in a relationship that is mixed with that nastiness, because you can only be nasty around someone that you trust, and you think that they're not going to walk away. That no matter what, even if you're showing your nasty sides of you, your evil sides of you, you know, the ones that you didn't know that you even have, the ones that none of your friends or colleagues at work have ever seen, you're able to show those sides to the person that you love. However, there is a thin line between showing those sides, learning to repair the conflict, apologizing for this, and then turning into this complete bully, nasty person. Now, talking about bullies, I am a bully. As I was watching some of the clips and I saw how Johnny Depp's legal team and the things they were saying, and in some instances I would call it nothing but bullying. And as I was watching it, I was thinking, you know, how I cannot imagine myself ever being with a man that would allow his legal team to treat me the way that his legal team treated Amber. However, on the other hand, I don't ever imagine myself being in a situation where I would treat a man in the way that she treated him. So I think unless you are in that situation, it's very difficult to even see, you know, oh, I would be a good guy and I would be a good woman and I would raise above that. What I know, I am a bully, because as I was watching those clips, I had to control myself and stop myself from not digging deeper and not from almost gaining pleasure in seeing someone else being, you know, with all the memes and things that were going around internet. I just thought it was so terrible, and we are adults. Why are we being part of this? Because I thought this is nothing but bullying. I think this woman, she's clearly very broken and she's going through very difficult times, whatever she is, but then the whole world jumping on her and telling her how wrong she is and making a laughing matter out of her. I remember being at school and there was this girl in my class, and she was a bit different, a little bit slow. That's probably not the right way to describe that, but tell me in the comments what's the politically correct way to describe it. And we would really bully her. And one day her mom came to school and we had a sit-down conversation, and she was actually begging us to stop her bullying. And what did we do as kids during the time when she was begging us, standing there in front of the whole classroom, vulnerable, standing up for her child? We were like this. So I feel that this is what we are doing. And guess what happened when her mom left? The bullying got even worse, because not only we bullied her for things we bullied her before, but now we bullied her for the fact that her mom came. And I think we even made fun of her mom, like, kids can be so cruel. But then I'm thinking, we are grown-up people, so why are we being part of this whole thing? And why is the whole world watching this trial? Tell me in the comments if you watched any of that and what do you actually think. We all need therapy. I kept on thinking, how is it possible that people with so much influence, power, fame, financial resources can find themselves in this kind of situation? I would think that they have access to all the therapists, gurus, retreats, and whatever else you can think of to better your understanding of who you are, how to communicate with your spouse, how to express your anger in a way that is not so hurtful to another person, how to not use your fists to express your frustration, and all these things. I think with therapy you gain insight into who you are, why you love the way you do, why you go after certain people. And even if you attract the biggest abuser in the world, it's not just about that person who's abusing you, it's also about you. And therapy is something that I think can be extremely powerful in breaking those cycles and to making better decisions when it comes to your relationships, to your love life. I'm saying that from my own experience. By the way, I know that 40% of my viewers are men, so if you actually want to wife me, just so you know, in the future I will ask you to go to some therapy counseling kind of thing with me. It's just how I roll. I am responsible for my actions and words. As I was watching some of the clips from the trial, I was thinking, okay, how am I showing up in my life where there is just this thin line that could be crossed, and I could end up, of course, not in a situation where the millions of people are watching my relationship thing evolve, because I'm not the movie star. But as I was watching it, I was thinking, okay, how are these things applied to me, and how I can show up in a better way, and how I can maybe control my words and actions in a better way, how I can take responsibility for my actions and the words I say. Just because I scored extremely high in Jordan Peterson's test on volatility, it doesn't mean that I should allow myself to throw things at my partner or do all those nasty things, because in some cases you may be the toxic person without realizing that. And this is the next video for you to watch. Share this with someone who likes to take personal responsibility for their actions. Like, subscribe for more, and hit notifications. Thank you so much for watching.